We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
7 o'clock.
Grounded back up the middle. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
This is popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arozarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Arozarena.
Left side. Seager fields it cleanly. And there's one away. Next for the Mets, Kyle Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Navarez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston.
Here's the pitch.
Hiura.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Lewis is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. At the plate, Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball one. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Next up for New York, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. Two away. Digging in, Gio Urshela. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Behind 0-2 now. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And it's fouled away. try again, 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting none.
Into the box, Drew Smiley. Runners going. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, Yoenis.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's in. Yeah.
In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much
I got
for him
to count
there.
1
1
and
and
2.
2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Cronenworth becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Seth Lugo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 2 out, nobody on. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming, here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Perez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Well, if you love
That's
pitching and
inside.
defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to
1-1.
see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And did he
Oh,
go
that's
around?
out.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
if he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Almost got him to
that's
go
out.
around, but instead it's ball 3. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Randy Arozarena.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ball 4.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
The right fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Lewis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
now batting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's outside.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Vogelbach.
Nope.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Ball 2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
Nope. Foul
But
ball.
this is going to get foul. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch
Ball one,
in the
no
dirt
strike.
as he takes it for a ball. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
The third baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. First pitch on its way.
No, that's
Ball
down.
1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Kane on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And that's through, a base hit.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Now that's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher. Zess.
Max Stassi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting to the net. Number 33. Max. Stassi.
First pitch fastball
0-1.
swung on and missed 0-1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Popped him up. Narvaez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jerry's Familia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Drew Smiley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball
Hey, there's
one.
not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it
Ball, that's
and
off the
making
plate.
the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Hey! Hey!
Nipped the corner. 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
It broke
2
out the
strikes.
slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the
Inside,
cat-mouse
ball 2.
game continues on.
2-2 the count. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 11.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as the first pitch
Ball,
to him
that's
is
out.
off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next for Milwaukee, Nelson Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Too
1-0.
much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0.
Ball 2.
Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0 now. The set and the 2-0.
Hey!
That's 3 straight sliders
2
in a
balls,
row.
1
I'd be
strike.
shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Yelich.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. That ball is absolutely crushed. Cespedes is going back. Walk-off salami. Have a bite of walk-off salami sandwich. Santa Maria. In now, Daniel Vogelback. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly
Count,
broke the
0-2.
plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The right fielder, number 1, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Count remains 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 30.
And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer to the left side. DeYoung's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ryan Braun goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Kyle Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Seager in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Ahmed Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The center fielder, Randy.
Raisel Iglesias takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Randy Arozarena as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Jed Jerko is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse.
Count is 2-1.
He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
1-2.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz singled homer run in his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cain leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Cespedes is going back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-2.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. First delivery to him on the way. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. On, he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box, Salvador Perez. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Renato Nunez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Brock stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Keon Broxton will come on now and pinch run here. Here's Ryan Braun now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way.
Hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 29.
Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and the ball is dropped. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He steps in off of Brandon Nimmo. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
Andres Jimenez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
60. Andres Jimenez.
0-1 the count. Nimmo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Standing in, Jake Cronenworth. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Ball 1, no
Ball
strike.
1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Gamble is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.